I'm Xavier McElrath-Bey, co-executive director at the Campaign for the Fair Sentencing of Youth, proud ambassador at Represent Justice. And what I would like the world to know about me is that I have a passion for all things that involve creating and recreating good out of bad, something out of nothing, hope out of hopelessness. I thrive in spaces where new beginnings and second chances mean most. I represent justice by being an example of that very thing. As someone who was once discarded by the system, as someone who was once told that I was unworthy of something better. In fact, I was worthy of nothing more than a 25-year sentence. I aspire to represent justice in a way that says, number one, that wasn't true. Number two, I'm not the exception to that rule. And number three, no child should ever have to experience that. The fact that many of us are coming out of prison, recreating our lives and starting anew and advancing reforms that help to ensure others in the system are not treated as such gives me purpose and meaning, and that's what I enjoy most about the work that I do. And that's how each and every day I aspire to represent justice. I co-lead a national organization called the Campaign for the Fair Sentencing of Youth, and that involves working alongside many people who care deeply about those who have been sentenced to the most egregious thing imaginable here in this country, and is life without the possibility of parole. Many people don't know that the juvenile life without parole is something that is meted out in this country and this country alone. No other country in the world treats kids as such. And our standard of decency of how kids should be treated, because it has disregarded the age appropriateness, the trauma-informed lens that we should have towards treating kids, we find ourselves unfortunately being an outlier, unfortunately being a country that should be ashamed of how we treat kids. And so for me, on my dying day, if I can just reflect and think about how I help to unravel some of that and help usher in a different standard of decency for kids, which should have been afforded to me, then I'll die happily.